Ravana, the king of Lankapuram. Every child in Sri Lanka and India knows about him. He was one of the central characters of the Ramayana, without whom the Ramayana wouldn't have happened at all. He abducted Sita, and then the rest is history. There are places in Sri Lanka which are historically linked to Ravana, and they still exist. One of them, Tirukoneshwaram Temple. A temple located in the eastern part of Sri Lanka in Trincomalee city at the edge of the Swami Rock. This temple has a beautiful history with legendary characters visiting and praying. According to one Hindu legend, Shiva at Koneshwaram was worshipped by Lord Indra. King Ravana of the epic Ramayana and his mother are believed to have worshipped Lord Shiva in the sacred lingam form at Koneshwaram. According to the tradition, his father-in-law Maya built the Keediswaram temple in Mannar. Ravana is believed to have brought the Swayambhu Lingam in the temple to Koneshwaram. One of 69 such lingams he carried from the Mount Kailash. As per legends, one day Ravana's mother was not feeling well. In spite of suffering from major diseases, she wanted to worship the Shivalingam. In her daily routine, she used to come here, but during those days, she was not able to come out of her home. So Ravana decided to take this lingam away to his home for his mother. Ravana prayed for hours to Lord Shiva. He wanted to seek his permission, but Lord Vishnu and Lord Ganesh were against Ravana's decision. So they opposed him. They believed that this lingam should not be removed from this temple, so that other devotees can worship here too. They were of the opinion of giving different lingam to Ravana's mother. What happened after this is a beautiful story in the books of history. After Lord Ganesh and Vishnu opposed Ravana's wish, Ravana became angry. He started shaking the Swami Rock. He had no control on his anger. He took his sword and hit on the Swami Rock, which resulted into a big hole in between the rock. People call this separation of the rock as Ravana Cut. One more place is the Kaniya Hot Springs. It is a very famous and historic spring in Sri Lanka. There are 7 wells, all shaped like a square. They are only 3 or 4 feet deep and the bottom is clearly visible. The temperature is considerably high but varies from one spring to another. The history of Kanya hot water spring goes back to Ravana's era, and the first written reference to the hot water spring are found in the epic Ramayana. According to the notice board displayed by the Pradeshya Sabha, the hot water spring is described as being connected to Hindu culture. Most of the Tamils in Sri Lanka perform the last rites of their loved ones in this spring. It is believed that King Ravana started this trend with religious rites of his mother. In ancient times, there was a Buddhist temple complex in this site, and the entrance was a part of a Buddhist monastery. Today, this site is under the authority of the Sri Lankan Archaeological Department. Bhikkhus had used it as a part of their complex. There are a large number of scattered Buddhist buildings over the area, but it seems that most of these historical ruins were destroyed during the Sri Lankan Civil War. The Ramayana in written form describes how King Ravana and his mother had worshipped Shiva when Ravana wanted to remove the temple of Koneshwaram when his mother was in ailing health. The literature continues that as the king was moving the rock, Lord Shiva made him drop his sword. Ravana's mother heard the news and was moved to unbeatable sorrow. When Ravana returned, he found his beloved mother dead and was disheartened. To perform her last rites, he struck the earth with his sword in several spots, and several fountains sprang from these points. The water was hot, and this was the beginning of these hot water springs. People believe that there were two reasons why the water came out. First, that God wanted Ravana to be calm, and second, so that he would not trouble people with his anger. People believe that bathing here can cure your skin of medical ailments. If you have any skin diseases, you can be cured by bathing here. It also calms your anger. Another place in Sri Lanka is the Ravana waterfall. It is a popular sightseeing attraction in Sri Lanka. It currently ranks as one of the widest waterfalls in the country. This waterfall measures approximately 25 meters in height and cascades from an oval-shaped concave rock outcrop. During the local wet season, the waterfall turns into what is said to resemble an areca flower with withering petals. But this is not the case in dry season, where the flow of water reduces dramatically. The falls form part of the Ravana Ella Wildlife Sanctuary and is located 6 kilometers away from the local railway station at Ella. The falls have been named after the legendary king Ravana. According to the legend, it is said that Ravana, who was the king of Sri Lanka at the time, had kidnapped Princess Sita and had hidden her in the caves behind this waterfall, now simply known as the Ravana Ella Cave. The threat from Hanuman drove King Ravana to hide Sita at different secret locations as a precaution. Ravana Goda, which means Ravana's place in the Kotmail area, is one such complex of tunnels and caves. Istripura is another igneous network of paths which interconnect all major areas of King Ravana's city. Ravana was one of the most intelligent kings of the history. The tunnels prove that beyond doubt. There is a place called Usanguda in Sri Lanka, and this place is one of the places where Ravana used to come. During the time of Ramayana, Ravana used to travel in his Pushpak Viman from one place to another. And it is believed that Ravana used to park his Pushpak Viman at this place. It is a red sand ground which is believed to be one of the airports of King Ravana. According to many researchers reported, apart from the Pushpak Viman, Ravana had many other aircrafts as well. These aircrafts were used in different parts of Lanka. People believe that Ravana had 6 airports to park his Vimans. One of them is Usanguda, and the rest were Variapola, Gurulpota, and Totupolukanda. In modern language, we can say that Ravana used them as runway to fly his Viman. The word Viman is made of 2 words. Vi means sky and Man means major measurement. In total, it means a thing to measure the sky. There are many popular stories based on this Viman. Scientists believe that the technology in Ramayana times was way ahead of that used today. One popular belief here says that the sand is red and some stones are black because Hanuman came here and burnt the land. He was trying to ruin everything possible with his burning tail. He came here at the Ravana airport and burnt everything. Since then, the land here turned red. The sea around the place adds more scenic beauty to this historic site. Because of the Ramayana connection, this place is one of the most important places in Sri Lanka. it's not only about Ravana. There is a temple which belongs to Vibhishana, who was Ravana's brother. It is in the city of Colombo, and the place is called as Kelaniya Vibhishana Temple. Kelaniya is an important place in the history of Ramayana. Kelaniya was known as the residential area of the Naga community. The Nagas were one of the most important communities of Lankapuram. It is believed that Kelaniya was the kingdom of Vibhishana. After Ravan's defeat, Vibhishana was coronated by Lakshmana as the new king of Lankapuram. His coronation ceremony took place here. There are murals enshrined in the temple premises depicting the crowning of Vibhishana. The Kelani river is near this very temple. The river is mentioned in the Valmiki Ramayana, and Vibhishana's palace was said to be on the banks of this river. There is a history behind Lakshmana coronating Vibhishana. People believe that after defeating Ravana, Rama had to return to India as he had to continue his self-exile of 14 years to honor the commitment to his father. This was the reason Rama asked Lakshmana to finish the new king's coronation. As per local belief, Mandodari, wife of Ravana, was so angry with Vibhishana that she didn't allow him to enter Lankapuram. She ran behind Vibhishana as he helped Rama kill her husband Ravana. At that time, many people were against Vibhishana. They thought he was the villain and he shouldn't be the next king of Lankapuram. After these incidents, Vibhishana came to Kelaniya and started living there as the new king. This shrine has a great spiritual value since ancient times. It is believed that Lord Buddha came here once out of his 3 visits in Sri Lanka. There is a Buddha temple in the shrine province. Because of this, the place creates a religious bond between Buddhists and Hindu devotees. People here pray to Vibhishana for several reasons. They believe that he was a man who stood by truth. He was always against Ravana's decision to abduct Sita. That is why he has been considered as the god of fair decisions. Every year, lakhs of devotees visit this place for blessings. It is believed that if a woman doesn't have baby and if she prays, then Lord Vibhishana blesses her with one to fulfill her dream of motherhood. And then there is a story behind it too. During the time of Parakrama Bahu IV, It is believed that one of the daughters in the royal family by the name of Ulukada Devi didn't have a child after her marriage. She took blessings from this very temple, and after that, she was blessed with a baby. That belief still persists.
We are a family from a neighboring village of Kalaniya temple. Today we came to make a puja to God Vibhishana because we are believers of God Vibhishana in this area. This is my family, this is my mother, this is my younger sister, and this is my elder sister, and this is my brother-in-law. It is believed among us in Sri Lanka that when a childless woman or a childless lady come and make their worship to God Vibhishana in this temple, that she will be blessed with the blessings of God Vibhishana and she will be able to be blessed with a child in the future.
People from across the world come here and worship Vibhishana. The belief in Vibhishana's temple has seen a rise in Sri Lanka. Overall, these are the places with a historical connection. Evidence of Ravana and Vibhishana's existence still exists.